Welcome back to Reloading Journey. As you can see, I've got some products here from Frankford Arsenal. Full disclosure, they sent these to me to try out. Got 4 different products here. I'm going to do a video on each of these. I've got the universal bullet seating die. Whoop, that was backwards. Frankford Arsenal Case Prep Essentials Kit. The primer pocket swager. That's a heavy thing. And the Intellidropper. So today's video is just going to be on the Intellidropper. Let me set this stuff aside. All right, let's go ahead and open it up and see what comes with it. Directions. Cover. Poppers, always fun. Powder holder. Your electrical plug. And for the people over the pond, the plug for those weirdos over there. Just kidding, just kidding. A little brush. And the dropper itself. All right. So that is it. You see up here also. These feel like the weights for calibrating it. They've been certified. They're in a bag that's in a bag that's in a bag. So they're triple bagged. I've met some women like this. Just joking, just joking. All right, we'll set those there. Get this stuff out of the way. Now that is something that I saw somebody else say, be careful with this. It doesn't lock in. It doesn't lock in. So when it's full of powder, don't pick up here. You'll be hating yourself. Let me just leave it this way. We got this camera going. Nice looking. Little brush. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some power to it. And I know I've done some research on it, watched some other videos, and it says to leave it, turn it on and let it warm up for at least 15 minutes. I've seen other people say leave it on for 45 minutes, just to make sure that it's warmed up and stabilized. So you get good accuracy out of it. So we'll go ahead and get it plugged in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and look through some of the directions while it's warming up. So you don't have to sit there. We can go through this kind of quick. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. It's been about 30 minutes, so it should be well warmed up. Now, first thing you do is put it all together, put your tray on there, put the cover on, make sure that the pour spout is covered, it's closed. You don't want to pour in your powder and pour it out. Go ahead and level it. There's 4 feet on the bottom. Real easy, you just turn the feet, it levels it. You'll see the little bubble right here. Level it to the bubble. As you can see, I took my black mat off of here. I wanted it on a stable surface. I didn't want to have that mat messing with it. It says if it's out of level, it can be inaccurate up to 0.3 grains. So just level it and let's go. Next thing is we're going to go ahead and calibrate it. So with that, we go ahead and take off the cover, take the tray out. Well, first off, let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and download the app, or I've got the app downloaded. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. Go ahead and open it and just let you see what that looks like. So as you can see, it just scans. The first time it'll ask you to connect through Bluetooth. After that, you can see it just scanned, automatically found it, and it just mirrors whatever is on the machine. So I'm going to go ahead and set it aside, the phone aside, but I'll have it up here the whole time so you can see everything that happens here happens there. So now we're going to go ahead and calibrate it. Set that aside, zero it, press cal. All right, now it's asking for 50 grains. Put that on there. Stable, push calc again. Oh, now it's asking for the app doesn't appear to track this part of it, the calculating or calibrating. Huh, that is weird. Why is the app giving me a different reading? It says it passed here, but on the app it's saying something different. We'll have to try that again. Now, as you can see, I stacked the weights here. When it's doing this, I've seen people where they put them side by side, but it says ensure that the total weight is centered as much as possible without touching the dispenser. So without touching the tube, I just stacked them up. That's as centered as I can get it. It does say passed. Huh, now I wonder why the app, I'm just curious now, gave me a different reading. They're both in grains, so yeah. What am I doing something silly here? Grams. Oh, okay. All right, I'm an idiot, so work with me here. This is all new to me. The weights are in grams. I had it set to grains. So it was, even though on here it was telling me put the 50 grams on there, it was showing grams, where on the app it was actually showing what I had it set under. I had it set as grains. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, now it'll go down to 50 and then back down to 0. Okay, so that's where that discrepancy come in. So let's go ahead and switch it back to grains, and that's what we're going to be working with. So problem solved. All right, now it says we can go ahead and add our powder. Again, remember that, I'm not too happy with that, but I'll just have to remember that, because that would. So the powder I'm going to use is some Ogden CFE 223. We'll go ahead and pour that in there. Now this is supposed to hold a pound. I'm going to go ahead and pour a pound. Oh, holds quite a bit more than a pound, unless they rip me off. So now, one of the things really nice about this is it has its patent pending algorithm that determines the optimal motor speed for dispensing powder. And I should have had, make sure there's no on the tray. Let's go ahead and center that. Now, all we do now, we get it in there, get it zeroed, and then we push Let it settle. Okay, now we're going to push powder calibrate, and it's going to calculate the fastest speed it can run it and still be accurate. Yeah, go away. Supposedly. Let me try that again. To use a powder, fill the powder tube with powder. So maybe that I didn't do this. No, that was this. Make sure the powder tray on the scale plate, press the powder clip. There it goes. That's pretty cool. I don't want to touch the table and move it. Well, I guess it's done. Once the device finishes, it will read stable. It says stable. Empty this back in. Use both hands because that lid's, this is tighter than that is. Pour that back in. Let's go ahead and clear any grains off of there that are there. Now, we're going to go ahead and type in what's a good target. Let's type in 52. I saw someone else say let's do it on here. All right, what am I doing here? Let's cancel that. $52.6 grains. I'm going to go ahead and put the cover back on and then just hit the go button. $52.6 goes to stable. I'm just gonna, now when I took that off, now I wonder if that's because the outside, $52.6, 52.5. Take that off. Look at that, go to 52.8. I'm gonna run it without that on. Oh, shit. I'm gonna leave that off. Let's try this again. Now, whenever you put that back on, it automatically zeroes it. Go button. It automatically zeroes it and gets it ready for you to push it again. That's on manual. Now you can set it up, say you've got 20 rounds you want to do. Let's see what it does this time, and then we'll talk about that. $52.6. Well, this time that doesn't have any effect to it. 52.6. $52.6. Let's do it one more time. I'm just curious. I want to do it with the cover on again because that was kind of a weird anomaly there. It's stable. Have it run again. $52.6 stable, and then you can see it's keeping a count there also. That's my third one I've done, and it goes up again. 52.8. I want to see something here. Let's go ahead and bring this one over. Zero this out. $52.9. So with the cover on, it appears, let's go ahead and run this again without the cover. And see what we get without the cover. $52.6. Put the cover on. 52.5. It went down. No, back up. 52.6. That's bouncing right in there. So 52.6. Now let's see what this one tells me. $52.5. So it's right there. That is weird. I got to do that again. We got to do that again. We got to figure something out here. That is weird. So I'm going to put the cover back on. Zero it. Go ahead and start it. $52.6. Now, let me take this off again. 52.9. That is weird. I'm going to pour it here. $52.9. Something weird is going on. It's not touching the scale in any way. Let's do it again without it. So, zero. Everything is good. All right, 52.6, stable. Now, put this on the same way I do whenever I run it under it, or run it, put it on to run it. It doesn't affect the weight at all. Okay, now, take this back off. Doesn't affect it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it over here. 52.5. I mean, there is, I believe it's a 0.2 accuracy. So, I mean, that is weird. That is something I'm gonna have to reach out to Frankford Arsenal and see if they have a, because when I put this on, it is not touching that scale. You saw that 0 did not change, nothing changed. It zeroed out. Stabilized. $52.6. Stable. All right, here we go. 57, 52.7. That is. Now let's test it over there. 52.8. Zeroed again. Let's pour it back. 52.8, and I bumped that. It may have dropped, tripled in another couple. Well, 52.7. That is weird. I'm gonna have to reach out to Frankford Arsenal. Honestly, I mean, I do have the AC going, but there's no vent by me here. The nearest vent, actually up here on the loft here, the nearest vent's right over there. There is no breeze here. There's nothing here that should be affecting this at all. And why that would give you a change, like I said, this isn't touching the tray at all, and it doesn't affect it if I pour it without it and then put it on. It doesn't affect it if I pour it with it on and take it off. It goes. Anyways, that's weird. So right now we'll just keep going with the thing. It's showing we did a count of 7. I'm going to switch it over to auto mode. So now let's take this off and not deal with that. Now, as soon as you, so now you go ahead and run it in auto mode. $52.6. Stable. It was at 52.5. Now, so you pour this into your round, come back, put it back on. It go ahead and zeros itself and starts again. So you don't have to push any buttons, just let it run again. Stable. Pour it in your round, put it back on. It goes to 0, stabilizes, and runs again. So that's what I got. I will be doing more with this, and I will reach out to Frankford Arsenal. Let this finish real quick. I will reach out to Frankford Arsenal and see what I can find out about having that on, that discrepancy there. That's weird. I will be doing other tests with this, using different powder, seeing the difference in the speed. I wonder if I just empty this out now and I put in some the Vidivori and poured it at this speed, I wonder how far it'd be off, and then just mess with it and just learn how it works. I gotta say, I was really worried about getting something electronic like this, digital, with all that the manual was gonna be some. This is really easy, real basic. It's really easy to learn. Works really well. And like I said, I'll do a follow-up on it. I'll let you know how it works. So that's all I got for you today. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by again. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.